one way to practice for the root stand is like this. Usually people, when they stand, you see the body is an S shape, S, and right here you see a gap here, a big gap. That's most people will be comfortable standing like this. This is all your life you optimize the most comfortable for you. But root stand, you really have to make this gap disappear. So you have to press this against, make sure there's no gap, and at the same time your foot is like this. Your heel touch the wall. So this is how I practice. Most people don't really remember exactly the shape. So I thought this way there's no way you can make mistake. Previously I practiced this many times, and every time I forgot how to do it. And this way there's no way you can make any mistake. So the first step is making this shape, you stay as it is. That's the first step. And second step, your foot is a little bit away from the wall, and then you stand like this and occasionally touch the wall. So this is a kind of a calibration. You calibrate yourself against the wall occasionally, and then you stand like this. So that's the second step. The third step, once you are fine, you can make your shape like this, and you need to think about a shuffle. Like your body, a shuffle, you try to get the dirt here. So you're trying to use the body to get the dirt like this. That's the third step. Yes, your head should be stretched. You have a feeling of stretching up, but you don't lean against the wall. Instead, you would have about a 2 inch away from the wall, like this. And you relax your shoulder, but your back is a little bit expanded. 3 leading problems of learning Taiji. First, no time, no partner, and no fun. So you don't have a time, so what do? In the morning, when you eat this, make sure, remember I told you, make sure this gap goes away. Use this calibrate. I have your heel against here, and when you eat, so that's at least 30 seconds. You should not complain no time. Also, this is no partner. You don't need a partner. When you do a reading, you can read like this as well. So this is a form you can practice while enjoy your reading. So what else you can have? So think about every day, what do you do? There must be other things that you can do. You know, in the America, you have a different toilet, but in the China, you have to squat like this.
Oh, please.
Okay.
You're going to cut that part out.
Okay. So you don't have a partner. Of course, you can use the treadmill as your partner, I taught you, but remember now about your gap here, you can practice like this. So that way, occasionally you calibrate your so that's how you practice. And then there's another exercise you can do is your center axis like this. You can try to turn it. Byron bought a device, and watch the next clip. One of his students is showing how you turn it. You need to make sure you're aware your own weight and where is the center of the axis. Master Byron has a device here so people can practice center axis. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the back, how it's made. 你能不能让我看一下？把底下翻起来，把底下翻起来给我看一下。This is from IKEA. Byron got that device from IKEA. If you don't have it, here I will show you a couple of ways to make it. This is just a scrap board from a bathroom remodeling. They cut the sink, but I just need some wood. Even if you have a square rectangle shape, it's fine. This is a door handle we are not using. It's pretty old. You can turn, but this knob is in the way, so we're going to cut it. So the first you cut this little bit, and then you snatch this off. And then you make an indentation here so that when this set in, it can move freely, like this. See, now this can move freely. And then you have screws mounted on. You mount this, it looks like this. So you can actually play with it now. So you have another board, for example, you put on the top. So you can stand on it. And then you can just turn. Okay, you can see if you turn it, there's a little bit indentation here, but it's not big deal. If you want this really last very long, what I suggest you do is use a cap. This is a cap from tomato jar. So I drill 2 holes and use screw to mount it.
A tomato sauce jar.
Yeah, tomato sauce jar, and then you just cover like this. That would work fine. This will be a lot more freely compared to the other one. If you don't have the door handle, what can you do? You can actually, for example, have 2 of this jar lid, and one on this one on the other one, and sandwich something else. For example, something like a nut or golf ball or something. But be safe. Make something like this so if it's really a ball shape, it doesn't go flying like this. That will hurt you. It's better it's a cylinder type, a little bit metal, that will work. Thank you.